Gözde Kırdar is volleyball royalty. A remarkable career that included 4 Champions League titles, 2 World Club Championships. She was voted into the CEV's Team of the Decade. She retired at the top as Champions League MVP in Bucharest 2018. I gave her a call to catch up and see how life is treating her. The answer? Pretty well. Hello, how are you?
Hello, I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, really good. Excited to have a chat, actually. You've got a massive smile on your face, so you must be in a good mood. How's life treating you guys at the moment?
Yeah, actually today my sister and her husband was here, so we had a really great day. It was 30 degrees in Istanbul, so it was a sunny day. We were out, we played with my baby, we played a little bit volleyball as well. So it was very good day actually. We ate a really good dinner with all together. So it was very good day.
Sounds lovely. You said playing volleyball there. Now, I've spoken to quite a few players in the last few weeks, and the question I ask them is, are you missing the sport? Because, of course, the season was ended early. But it's been a few years now since you stopped playing. Are you missing it?
Not at all.
Oh, amazing. So, right decision. But when you and your sister have a game now, do you really enjoy it? Do you still enjoy sort of getting your hands on the ball and getting those feelings?
Actually, last days I started to play. Normally, I was so busy with my baby. Plus, we didn't have a big garden. So now we have a time. She's bigger now. She can walk by herself. So we can have some time with the ball. Which it's 2 years old already, but I didn't forget it at all, by the way. I can still play some good volleyball. But really, I didn't miss it at all. Because I was so exhausted, I was so tired, especially mentally. So I was so sure 2 years ago that I will stop to play volleyball, and I'm so ready to be a mother, to create a big family, blah, blah. So I am really glad to have this decision, which I stopped to play volleyball top level. So I am actually proud myself that I finished that level.
Well, I remember your last ever game, actually. It was Bucharest, wasn't it?
Yeah.
What a way to finish. So I want to talk about that game, but my abiding memory of that was after the game, when you'd won in the final. The final was quite an easy win.
Yeah.
You hurt your leg and you were down on the floor, dancing with players, dancing with fans, but you only had one leg. You were sort of just hopping around.
Yeah, exactly. It was like that. But this is me actually, because all my career it was like this. I had so much pain, which I had 3 surgery in my left knee, just left knee. I had 10 years shoulder injury, but I play like I don't have a pain, because if you are thinking about pain, it's bad. It's so difficult to play thinking with pain. So I was like, okay, I have pain, but what can I do? I have to play. So that also, it happened in 24th point, which is last set. There was 1 point, and Giovanni asked me, do you want to? I said, are you crazy? It's my last point. I'm just standing around. Then, which I was pregnant that time, but I didn't know. And doctors didn't let me to have a surgery. So when I was 4th month pregnant, I had a surgery also.
Wow.
So it's a really funny, but at the same time, it's really, I don't know, bad.
Wow, unbelievable. So, but since you've finished playing, obviously you've had a baby, and that's a very different physical challenge. But does your body feel like it's healed a little bit now?
Not at all, because really not at all, because I have every day very, very bad back pain, which I still couldn't fix it. Ali's trying every day new things. I start to train again in fitness room, which fitness are closed now. I'm doing training every day by myself, at home, outside, it doesn't matter. I can't fix, because of course after 20 years of playing volleyball, moving every day, then I was pregnant with big belly, which I gained 20 kilo, by the way. I think it's affected my back. I lost all of them, by the way, but okay. So my back really terrible right now, but I will fix, I hope, in the future.
Is there anything you miss about that old lifestyle? You don't miss the game, but obviously, like, you committed to it for so long, and you had such an illustrious top level career. Do you just look back on it all fondly now, like that was another part of your life, and it's time to move on with the next thing?
Actually, really, no, I didn't miss it at all.
Okay.
I mean, I'm still seeing, for example, Giovanni is just living one street behind me. We are really seeing it. Also, my husband and him, really close friends. The girls from the Vakifbank, my really close friend. I have many friends from volleyball, so they are always coming my home. We are chatting, but really about the stress, mentally, I don't miss anything at all. I am really relaxed now, fully relaxed. You are just thinking of your day, blah blah blah. So when I think that what I miss, maybe it's the camp day, you know, in the hotel, you are in the one room, all the girls, you are chatting, drink a tea, I don't know. These things maybe, but...
You were with the same club for so long. And that's such a rarity in volleyball, isn't it?
Yeah.
People move like 1 season, 2 season, and it's another team or another country. What was it about Vakifbank that kept you there for so long? And did you ever think about moving? Did you ever come close to moving?
First, if you ask anybody in Vakifbank, they will say, why you are there? They will say that because it's like really family. But it is actually. Really, there are people I know from 20 years, which they are still there. So I was feeling really, I was at home. So I was 13 years old when I started with Vakifbank.
Really?
So I quit volleyball 33 years old, which I was there 20 years. I feel always, I was at home. So people are so nice, always take care of you anytime. Even after a bad lose or bad season, whatever. So that's why I didn't change. I just think 1 year to change because I don't know, I was upset for something, but I didn't, which I am so happy that I didn't. But anyway, one time in 20 years can happen, I think. But after when I became a captain 2011, I was totally commit myself to finish volleyball in Vakifbank. It became my dream since 2011. And I said to myself in 2011, I will finish in top level. Yeah. Really, it was my dream when I was a kid. I want to stop to play volleyball when I have really top level. So I did it actually. So
amazing.
Thank you.
So you say 2011. That was the year you first won the Champions League, wasn't it?
Yes.
So what was that? What was that like?
What was that like? First, we had again easy final. Let's say our semi-final was against Fenerbahçe, which was 3-2. Was very, very, very hard game. But I remember kind of every point, every feeling. Really, it was like, because we were really young. Also, Giovanni was young, Ayla was young, my husband was there also. I mean, my sister was there. We were all young, and for us, it was heaven. We were in the heaven for 1 week after that championship. Because in Turkey, it never happened in the history. So always Italian clubs or Russian clubs was taking the champions. So it was like dream. We were thinking we will never reach that point in our life, but it became a real, you know. Then we won 4th Champions League. When I stopped, it was my 4th championship. So dream come true, actually.
It's amazing you talk about the Italian clubs and the Russian clubs, because I know we're nearly 10 years later now, but it's hard to imagine a Champions League final without a team from Istanbul now, isn't it? It seems crazy to imagine a life without that.
I mean, I think Vakifabank is they reached the final for last 10 years in a row, if I'm not wrong. It's amazing. I mean, it's become like if we are taking 2nd place or 3rd place, it was fair, you know. We start to feel like this. I remember in I don't remember, in Italy, Treviso, I think we lost in the final. I cried for 3 days.
Really?
But, you know, you become like this, I mean, time by time, you are thinking you have to be champion all the time. That's why this is Giovanni's also idea of about his work. So, but anyway, we did good job, I think.
I mean, Giovanni keeps coming up, whether it's people like you who've been coached by him, or whenever there's a great player now in the women's game. So I spoke to Igonu the other day, and people say, oh, you know, imagine how good she'd be if she was coached by Giovanni. He seems like a man who has such a huge impact on European women's volleyball.
Yeah, I always say that, I don't know how to say in English, but he has one stick, you know, in the fairy tales, you touch and woman become really beautiful. He has these things, you know, in his hands. I mean, maybe you are not a great player, but he do one speech and you feel like I am the best in the world. I will do it. So he has this talent. Second, he is incredible hard worker. This is what I like about him, because he likes to work. He wake up 5 in the morning. He watch all the videos about the teams, about the players. I mean, when you go to game, you know that what happened in the game, what will happen in the game. I mean, we were playing with the best team in the world, maybe, but I knew that this player will attack diagonal in this position, setter will set there. I mean, you were totally ready before the game already, you know. This is his magic, actually. So, I mean, wherever he works, not Vakifbank or Turkish National, he will be successful. I always believe that.
And he was part of the panel that voted you into the Champions League Team of the Decade recently as well. Congratulations. I mean,
Thank you.
I suppose it's one of those things that to so many of us, it makes perfect sense. Of course, you're going to be in the Champions League Team of the Decade, but now you've retired from the game, is it nice to know that people are still thinking about you in that light, holding you in that high regard?
Actually, it's still surprising me that people are calling me for interviews or something. I'm telling to my husband, you see, they still remember me. Also, in the street, still people are stopping me, say something, say hi, it doesn't matter. I'm still saying to my husband, they still remember me. But about the Team of Decade, really, it was a big honor for me, because they are thinking that I'm still in the, how many position 4 was there? I don't remember, maybe 6, 8. Even it was enough for me, you know, even they didn't choose me, it was enough to be there as a candidate, you know. But I'm really proud that they choose me, which I believe I deserve that also, but okay.
Right, I'd like to watch a quick video with you. So, MVP in your last ever game, your last ever championship, how did that make you feel?
Almost cry. You know, you asked me what I miss. I remember now what I miss. This shot I miss, actually. I was doing so good this shot, which today we were playing volleyball. I was doing this too, and he was surprised that, oh, you can still do that. I miss that, actually. Nice moments.
So, lifting that trophy with your teammates, did it mean as much the 4th time as it did the first time?
It's like the first time. I do always these things like it's the first time, you know, it's all special for me, if you ask me. But because become a champion in Champions League is really something special, which is our 4th times that we are winning this cup. But, you know, I also said this in one interview with CAV. They asked me what you were thinking before the games or tournaments. I was just thinking about that moment. I mean, I'm taking the cup and it's in my hand, you know. I always think the end, that like, not like I will attack or I will receive these things. I was just dreaming this gold medal in my neck and the trophy in my hands. This is actually, it was my secret. I always dream about end, which happy ending. So it's really good feeling to watch this, which I will make my daughter watch every video in the YouTube.
Oh my goodness me, yeah, just home video after home video.
You know, before that season, I knew that I will stop to play volleyball. I was sure even 1 year before. And I was telling to my husband, to Ailem, you know how I want to finish? I want to win the 4 cup, I mean, Turkish Cup, Super Cup, Turkish League, and the Champions League. And I want to be MVP, and I want to be pregnant as well at the same time, which happened all of them. My family are afraid of me, you know, because I said and it happened. So.
But what a perfect year that. I mean, we can always have these dreams in our mind and our plans of how we want things to be. But when everything comes to fruition and you can achieve all those things and you can do it with your friends and your teammates and your family, that's very special, isn't it?
Yeah, also behind it, I have very special family actually. I am surrounded with really lovely people. My sister, my brother, my mother and father. I mean, I have a really big family. You can't imagine. I'm still meeting with my cousins, which never finish, my cousins. I mean, already in Bucharest, there was 20 people for me coming from Turkey, Italy, Poland, you know. I'm so lucky about it. I mean, I'm always, behind me, there is always big support. So it's not that you can achieve these things alone anyway. I mean, there is a team, there is a staff, and there is your family behind you. So it's become easy kind of when you have this kind of people.
Let's have a chat about the modern day then, and particularly the Turkey national team. You wore that jersey so many times. How proud were you of that group of players when they qualified in January this year?
Actually, I was sure that they would qualify, you know, because they're really nice group, which there are 2-3 players really experienced and very good player. Plus, they have really young player and talented, which they are not unexperienced anymore because they are playing with Giovanni from 3 years. They won Vienna silver medal. I mean, they become a European Championship silver medal again before Olympics. So there was a signal already that they will become a really good team. Plus, they have a very nice staff with Giovanni, of course, as a coach. So I was sure about this, but okay, like I said before, semi-final was so hard. But anyway, it was a little bit emotional, you know, we need that. But I'm so happy for this group that they achieved until the Olympic, because I was in London.
I tell you what, you say you were sure they'd qualify, but
yeah, I was
when
sure.
they were the 5th match point down against Poland, you must have thought, oh my goodness me, this is...
Yeah, it was a miracle actually. I mean, Poland has a 5 game points, which they were attacking, not just they were serving, you know. But kind of, it was a miracle, and God wants Turkey going.
yeah. But that's why we love sport, isn't it? You know, moments
exactly.
like that, just incredible. And right, let's play a quick game that I like to call Simply the Best. And it's quite a hard game because it really does make you think about a lot of things.
I have time to think.
We'll have to wait and see.
Some seconds.
So when I first thought of this game, I thought, oh, this is going to be easy. They're just going to know the answers. But particularly for people like yourself who've got so much experience, it's difficult. But we'll try. So this is Simply the Best. First question, the best player you ever played against?
Do you think?
Oh, easy. Great. Okay. The best sport outside volleyball?
Tennis.
The best Turkish volleyball player of all time?
Can I say me?
You can say yourself. Yes! Perfect. Oh, lovely job.
Beside me, or can I say
No,
me?
you is the perfect answer. The best music to listen to before a game?
Oh. Eminem. I forget the song name.
You can sing it to me if you like.
No.
Okay.
Oh dear. Before the game, Eminem.
Eminem's.
Okay,
Eminem's
it's 2 years already. I don't play, so I forget the song name.
Okay.
I forget.
Best moment of your career?
2000 London, when we enter in the stadium when they say Turkey.
The best atmosphere you've ever experienced?
Okay, same answer. 2012 London.
Okay. The best thing about being a professional?
That you have big discipline for everything.
The best food to eat after a game?
Best what?
The best food, the best meal.
If I win, can be everything. If I lose, I don't eat anything. Seriously, it was like this, by the way.
Superb. Yeah, and that's, oh, sorry, the last one. The best place in the world that volleyball has taken you?
The best place?
The best place. So the best country, the best city, the best place that it's taken you?
New York.
New York will do. Great. And that is the game. Well played.
Okay, it was not that hard.
No, well, I was amazed how quickly you answered the first couple of questions, actually. Very good.
I was ready, actually.
How were you? Because usually when I ask somebody the best player they've ever played against, they're like, oh, no, how am I going to know that? But
no, actually, I would say many names, but because my last 2 years was with you, and she's amazing, so I just said.
Thinking back to your playing days, do you rather play with your sister or against your sister?
I have to choose?
Yeah.
Of course, with her.
Okay.
Because it was a bad feeling, because she's there, but as the other side in the court, and in one side that you are sad that she's losing, or I'm losing and she's winning. I mean, it's really, because we are really, really, really close. I mean, it's different than you have a sister. It's like my half of heart belonged to her. So it's like really different feeling that not many people can understand me. Okay. It's amazing feeling to have her.
You mentioned London a couple of times there. Let's have a quick chat about the Olympics then. What are your memories of representing Turkey at an Olympic Games?
Yeah, first it was first team that we ever enter in the Olympics, as a Turkey. So which I was there with my sister also.
Yeah. I
mean, it's big honor, big crowd, You always remember that you will call yourself as an Olympian athlete. This is something really special in your life because you work for it. Mm-hmm. I would kill myself really if I ever go. I wouldn't go to Olympics because I was there and it was amazing atmosphere. Everything. I mean, where you eat, where you do fitness, where you walk, where you take the bus. Even we were traveling 1 hour to the Olympic Village to the gym. But everything was amazing, Also, weather was amazing, which everybody say usually London is rainy, but that time it was always sunny.
Do you miss traveling? I'm desperate to find something you miss about it, but it just sounds like life's great for you right now. You're loving being a mum. You've got a great family. So all of those, it seems like all of those things that you loved about being an athlete, you loved about them then, but right now, everything's good. But
traveling is my dream, My husband was asking to me, what do you want after volleyball? I just want to see the world. I just want to travel. Which, when I was 3 months of pregnant, we went to Norway for 10 days. And I don't know if you know Trolltunga, which is famous place in Norway, which you have to climb 14 kilometers. You have to go down 14 kilometers. We went there with our tents, which I was pregnant, I remind you again, with our tents and backpack. with one sandwiches. We stayed there in the night. It was amazing experience. I mean, Norway, everybody should go, by the way.
Oh, yeah,
I mean,
amazing.
for this year, we had a lot of plans already all gone, by the way. I should be in Malta right now with my sister and my daughter. We have always a girls trip, you know, every year, now include Mavi also. We should be in Malta right now, but we are at home still, so.
Malta's beautiful as well.
Beautiful.
Oh.
Yeah, we had million plans this year because Ali is always working in the summer very hard, you know that. But I don't like to stay at home, so also my daughter is really like me, let's say, really relaxed girl. She's always adapt to the situation. I already take many tickets which all gone.
Before I let you enjoy the rest of your Friday night, people still ask after you in volleyball, and people love you in volleyball. Have you got a message for the fans? Can you let them know that you're doing okay?
Yeah, I'm saying that always, but they're still writing me come back to volleyball, which is more than impossible. I don't know how to play after 2 years, but I'm really doing fine. I think when you see my face, you know, people could lie, I say that I'm happy, but you are missing volleyball, which you can see from my face. I'm so happy being a mother. Really, I love that job in my life. My daughter is amazing. My family is amazing. I mean, we are healthy in the end, and I'm so happy about that. Volleyball, it was part of my life, but it's finished. I mean, it should finish. You cannot play volleyball for 90 years old, you know? So it should finish one point. It's finished, so you start a new life. I see like this. I close that chapter and I open my new chapter. So that's why I'm happy, actually. I'm not thinking about the past. I'm thinking about the future. That's why I'm happy.
This conversation has filled me so full of like joy and optimism, and it has been amazing. Look after yourself. This has been really, really great, and hopefully it's been a nice chat for you as well. Let's catch up soon. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
And there we have it. Evidence, if we needed it, that life after professional volleyball is pretty good. How amazing to know that Gozde's life is full of family and love and optimism and happiness, and she's in a great place. Hopefully that's put you in a great place as well. If you enjoyed that, you might be a fan of volleyball in Istanbul, then why not check back, because we heard from another icon of the sport in that part of the world, or icons should I say, Giovanni and Baha. She mentioned those and how close her friendship is with them, which is also great to know, isn't it? It's great to know that players don't leave teams and those relationships disappear. They all stay close and stick together, one big volleyball family. Doing these unscripted, it very much feels like I'm a part of the volleyball family, and it's been great to make friends and family members. So do stay in touch. Let us know what you thought of that, and also what your memories of Gozde are as a player. I will never forget that final Champions League, being there and thinking there's no way she should be on the court. She's on one leg. But they win the match and she spends the whole time dancing around on one leg because there's no way she should have been on the court. But it was a brilliant memory, a whole host of brilliant memories that she has given me and fans around the world. So thank you for those, and thank you very much for your time. Stick with us, still lots of unscripted still to come. The Ace Space podcast is going from strength to strength as well. Myself, Louis Lett, Dan Manili, Key Michael, Matt Rogers, and of course all of our brilliant guests. Like, subscribe, share the love, but most importantly, stay safe. I'll speak to you soon.